So it hasn't been too long since I've made the channel, but I came across this person a few days ago. I'm pretty sure you have too. And she's one of those girls on this podcast who thinks they're a 10. You've probably seen her face all over the internet. And honestly, I don't blame you guys. I mean, I don't blame anyone who's online posting this girl because she is ridiculous. And some people have told me that she's trans, that this is a guy. But I'm gonna stay respectful to anyone's pronouns and identity, and I'm not gonna shame them for that. But it's just ridiculous to me that someone would think that they look like this and they're a 10. It's crazy to me, and it's always the weirdest and worst looking girls saying that they're a 10, and it's always the most attractive ones who say that they're like a 6. And even that is kind of annoying because they know for a fact that they're not a 10, like they're not a 6. To be honest, I mean, it might be like a 7 or an 8, but maybe even a 9, but they're not 6s. They just say that they're 6 because they think that's very humbling or whatever. But it's just I don't like that. But this girl, oh my god, I mean, it's really funny because whenever I was searching the name of the podcast, I was searching whatever podcast. The first thing I saw was not her name, but instead whatever podcast. Fat chick. That's what I saw that was the first thing I saw. And there's no way that Billy girl thinks that she's a 6.7. I mean, there's no way. If that girl is a 10 out of 10, then this girl better be like 100 out of 10 because there's absolutely no way that this girl thinks that she's a 6.7. As I said before, it's probably like one of those humbling things. Oh, I'm so humble. I can't rate myself anything better than a 6.7 because that would not be humble, and that would seem like I'm sucking myself off. But honestly speaking, this girl is not a 6.7. Let's be honest here. And this girl might be truthful considering she rated herself a 6.7, considering everything overall, because she might have a very bad personality. And I kind of agree with that since she made this one video where she was like, red flags in guys that kind of turned me on. And I was like, red flags that turned you on? What kind of person are you if red flags turn you on? What kind of bad, toxic person would you have to be to say something like that? I mean, I don't blame her. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for content. You gotta pull in the views if you wanna. But, that just tells me how bad her personality must be for her to rate herself so low. And also, I kind of stole this from someone, but honestly, if you want to give $200 to a podcast, why not just give it to a good podcast? I mean, what is this? This is like roasting a fat girl for views kind of podcast. I mean, do you really want to support that? I mean, if you really want to give some money away, if you have some spare money, $200, just give it to like charity or something, or, just Amaranth, or just someone that could twerk for you on camera, because that is kind of worth it. I mean, I kind of see the point of that because you're getting something out of it. You're getting nothing out of this. I mean, if you're giving $200 to these guys, then you're literally getting nothing out of it. I mean, that guy probably gave these guys $200, and now he's just sitting on his couch wondering why he made that decision while his wife screams at him for not getting groceries. But my point is, like, what is this? This podcast is so dumb. I don't really understand the point of it, honestly. I mean, the only good thing we've got out of this is entertainment and memes that is roasting that girl. But then again, they literally made that girl popular. And I guess people don't understand that. That girl is probably chilling in her apartment. And she's being fat. She's probably happy being fat. Because that's what, makes her so popular. If she was not fat, then she would be just like one of those average models on Instagram, I guess. And you know what's funny to me? A 10 out of 10 would be someone who's absolutely perfect. This girl is far from perfect. She has 3 chins. She's a beast. She doesn't know how to dress. And some people have said that she's trans. I mean, I'm not like, transphobic or anything. But why would she need a bra? But anyways, in other words, basically, if I'm Chris Bumstead and I've worked my ass off for a few years to gain the body I have, and someone is Nikocado Avocado and they're getting a 10, what is the difference between me and that guy who looks like Nico Avocado? They're fat, they're obese, they're ugly, and I look like Chris Bumstead, and I'm still not a 10, or if I'm a 10. So are you telling me that Chris Bumstead and Nico Avocado are equal? Are you telling me that they're equally perfect? And I don't even think that Chris Bumstead is perfect. He's like a 9 at most because he's a bit too I mean, he's a bit too big for my taste if I was a girl. So, you get my point. So this is so dumb. And then this girl next to the fat girl says the dumbest thing ever. She says basically that your rating depends on how many guys would fuck you. If you made 10 guys stand in front of you, that is like the dumbest thing ever, because guys, as I know myself as a guy myself, we would F anything that has a hole and anything that walks. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, maybe not everything, but me personally, I would not do that because I have decency. Even though I'm really single, I would hump my pillow, but I would not like F anything that moves with a hole. That's not me. I'm just speaking on like other guys' behalf, because me personally, I have a lot of decency and I would do nothing like that, unless it's like for free. Anyways, my point is like this is pretty dumb, and this is not how ratings work at all. This girl is just like making stuff up. I don't know. Maybe this is like something that is scripted. They told this girl, "Oh, you gotta say this so our podcast go, viral or anything." I don't know. But anyways, that was your boy Skipper Dipper. I don't really know what else to make. I usually try to make my videos raw and not edit them out. And I don't know where I'm going with this channel. I'm depressed and I'm crying in the background after this video ends. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like this video, and tell me what you want to see next if you wanna. I mean, I doubt anyone will comment. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.